In this video, we prove a theorem which is related to the Laplace transform. And this theorem is concerning the Laplace transform of a function which is scaled. Here you can see the scaling. So it says that if the Laplace transform is denoted by capital F, then if you take the Laplace transform of a scaled function, you get 1 over the number that you have here scaling the function, 1 over a times capital F of s divided by a, where a is strictly positive. Similarly, if you look at the inverse Laplace transform, then you have that the inverse Laplace of f of capital F of s divided by a equals a times the scaled function f of a times t. Let's write down the proof. Laplace transform of f of a times t. The integral from minus infinity to infinity f of a t e to the minus st dt. Now let's change the variable w equals a times t. dw dt equals a. So from here dt equals 1 divided by a dw. Now let's change the bounds of integration for t going to minus infinity. W goes to minus infinity. And for t going to plus infinity, W goes to plus infinity. So I preserve the same bounds of integration are preserved. Now here I put f of W e to the minus s, and from here t is the fraction W divided by a, and of course dt is 1 over a dw. I can take 1 over a outside, and I have the integral from minus infinity to infinity of f of w e to the minus s w over a dw, or I can write it this in the following way. Is f of w e to the minus s divided by a times w dw. So from here, this is the function capital F of s divided by a. So from here, I have that the Laplace transform of the scaling of this function f equals 1 divided by a times capital F of s divided. Now, I take a times the Laplacian of the function f a times t equals f of s divided by a. I take the inverse Laplace transform on both sides. I take the inverse Laplace transform. And from here, the inverse Laplace transform of the function f of s divided by a equals, now this is a scalar, I can write it a Laplace inverse Laplace of the function f of a times t. So the Laplace inverse Laplace of capital F is a times, we have the Laplace inverse Laplace, so what I get here is a times f of a times t. And my proof is complete.